I see motherfuckers be playing early in the morning. I'm like, damn.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
I wish I had that lifestyle. We playing in early in the morning.
Second down. It's Howard. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just love working overnight.
Results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's
probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs.
I used to work. I used to work from 9 o'clock to 6 in the morning. 9 o'clock p.m. 6 in the morning.
The Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. First carry for Spencer Ware. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a
Not really. How many go? From 9 o'clock, I got to be at work at 9 o'clock to 6 in the morning.
Now 2nd and 4. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On third down, here's Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Sure.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
That's scary right now.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Yeah, no, if I could have hit you with him, he probably would have fumbled.
He'd have fumbled.
Wynn's going to try and throw on 3rd. Aguilar has it. And he's going to have the first down at about the... That's good for 8 and a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a point there is they were able to
connect. Worse in New York, too? Oh,
give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This is Howard on 2nd down. And some space here. And he's free.
Oh, that's good. You know why? Because that lockdown. That lockdown. But we didn't lock down that good. We did pretty good, but we didn't lock down that good.
Howard.
I should went up.
6 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Back.
Well, partner, that was another.
Everybody hate him doing my job.
When they talk about him, they call him a piece of shit, a douchebag, and they can't stand him. They don't like me at my job.
The receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Facts.
And a pretty good
Look at
return
Texas.
here.
Texas
He'll
is
stop just shy
hot.
of the 25
They talking about
to
locking
the
down Texas now.
24-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And the last
they think
drive,
about
their first drive, 3
the economy.
What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
They think about the economy. They think about the economy in Texas.
Typically end up in the end zone.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 44, Mahomes flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since the end
But
of
it was real
the
low, though, so I didn't really think it was a problem that time, but they opened up quick.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go. Oh, this is intercepted.
I don't really think my job's going to open up for the rest of the year. The way they acting up now.
That had disaster
My
written
job's
all
going
over.
to
You've
work
got a
from home
right-handed quarterback
the rest of the year.
rolling left and throwing it pretty far
Okay.
downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a
I
defense.
ain't a lot of them Jordan clicks pretty nice, though. The Jordan click.
Of attack, and guess
Jordan
what he's doing?
click.
Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They go play action here on first down. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
I mean, really right. I thought you were going to cut.
Picked off by Juan
I thought you were
Thornhill.
going to cut.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a
Come here, what you doing?
Okay, where's he going with the football?
So
Because
bad,
you can make
man.
an
Why you
educated
so
guess
bad?
defensively. Not
Come
all
here.
the time, but sometimes.
Come here.
when
Why you
you're
not
right,
the good
you got
boy
a
like you
decent
used to
chance
be
of
when
coming
20
away
years
with
old?
the
You just,
football.
ever since you went
The
daycare,
Chiefs'
you just,
offense
you
about set to
changed.
begin this drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank,
I
doesn't look like they've
know,
woken up yet.
Nicky,
a
I
punt
already
and a
know.
turnover on their
But
first
this
2
not my
drives.
son.
And I think the game's starting to take
Ever since
shape a little
daycare,
bit now, and I'm going to take it to the
You learn some
basketball.
bad habits.
When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right?
Facts,
Find a
facts,
matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Now the first play of the
I was
drive
bad.
there
I was
is
bad as a
incomplete.
kid. Nancy was bad as
So
a
now
kid too.
2nd and 10
know.
after the incompletion on first down. Now Mahomes dancing to his left, looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
He caught that?
And that will be incomplete.
About to
Trying
say.
to dial up the
I mentioned that 2
way
feet.
out
I
there,
said,
but it'll
man,
be
at least
3rd
2 feet ain't gonna be where he.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
I'm mad about that pick. I thought I shouldn't do that. I thought gonna cut though. That's what I thought. I thought gonna cut.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted,
The only
but it is
highlight
3rd
of
down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field,
2020 is
and there
PlayStation
wasn't a
5.
big
That's the
run
only
back
highlight.
associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
I'm buying. I'm buying when it first
Complete
come
here on
out.
the first play of
I
the
got nothing
drive.
else to do.
And he's able to get
There's no
this one
vacation,
all the way
nothing.
past the 30.
I ain't do
An
shit.
ideal beginning of the drive.
The only shit I
there
did,
as
the
they'll
only
get
vacation I
20
did was
and a
San
first
Antonio.
down. They don't need to
And
run
I
another
quarantined
play
like a
here before
motherfucker.
the 2-minute warning.
I
We'll
mean, I
see if
went
they
out,
do
but I
it
wasn't
anyway.
really around people like that.
On first down, Howard. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running
Yeah,
there. That's
I already know. You don't really play that. You don't really play hard all the time when you play against them. You just play calmly. It's like
on 2nd down.
you just try some play out.
A reminder that when halftime rolls
Oh,
around,
yeah.
Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights
Talking
and
about
analysis
this,
of this
Nicky, I ain't
first
gonna
half
lie
of
to you,
play
Nicky.
from our studios. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark.
On this game, on the Call of Duty?
And it goes as a loss of 6.
I'm about to get on with you,
never
King.
want to give up a sack.
We
From
should
the
all get on
O-line's
the Call of Duty.
perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about
you work today, Nicky?
athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Ooh,
and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Again, it's Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Wentz now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Wentz again.
Damn.
Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
No chance.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Under
Yeah,
pressure,
good
he'll
defense,
go
good defense.
down. Sacked back at the 31. The Eagles going to take the first.
I told y'all these niggas just fucking with me, bro. So now that dude A-game from that from the franchise just sent me an invitation to a party.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up alive, weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, past the 20. Kansas City touchdown.
Yeah, but they start
Brandon, they couldn't get it all back.
I understand you left, but they gonna come in the party. I'm your dad talking shit about you. No, I'm in the party. At first, I didn't say shit. Right, but at first, I didn't say shit.
I was there.
I just let them niggas talk, but after a while, I'm like, all right, bro, like enough's enough. You know what's my son? Quit talking shit.
They tell a nigga put some money up. Put some money up.
I still didn't say nothing bad. All I said was, yo, guess what? So you talking that shit like you good. I was like, I'm gonna go get my son. You playing for $100. I didn't say nothing disrespectful, bro. And then Gohar got mad about that. He come in the party yelling and screaming, $100, all this motherfucking bullshit, like screaming like a little chick, bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was like, fuck these niggas, I'm getting the body. I'm not about to even play that shit with him. He like, yeah, you sorry, the motherfucker, I told you. I'm like, nigga, you never beat me. You know, he talking shit about me, but I'm just like, he just kept, you know, he just kept going on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, look, shut up.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
That could have ended ugly, bro. Them dudes was on that shit.
Yeah, they may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
I played so bad, and I'm in the game. I don't like it.
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime.
We play good defense. That's what happened. We play good defense. The defense give you a chance to come back. I mean, defense give you a chance to stay in. You got to pick a side. You're going to play good offense or good defense. You know, you play good defense, so put you back in the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Get your fucking block. I'm gone.
Get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3rd down turns to first with that.
There your dad was talking about it. Your dad was talking about it earlier.
These runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now,
somebody else got his team, so we don't know if he switched name. But his new team name is Bear XX Bear Down. So we don't know if that's Pico.
I think that's him. I think that's him.
And here's the first carry of the game for the former Eagle, LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able
to
run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the
He's not even answering my phone call, bro. I called him. He's not even answering that.
Trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I feel like Drake in the beginning, but I think Drake
they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but
he still got his profile, but I think he created another name.
I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward
he ain't been on that shit
especially as we get deeper in the game.
4 days. For real?
Check 3.
Hey, you know Pico's a truck driver too.
It's Williams.
No, he's not.
For a couple down
Pico's a truck driver. You know that?
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
But I don't think he's working no more for a while though. Somebody injured or something from work. I don't know. Maybe work. I don't know.
Hey, check. 47 Mike, 47. Let's go, defense.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Shit.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go.
There you go, Mahomes.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot.
Pass it like Mickey
but
Moody,
it comes
man.
up
Shit.
empty. And it's 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
It is no good.
I got to go stop my meter, man.
But he couldn't work it back in. So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. They go with Howard to begin the drive. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 on first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with Howard. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run.
Sit down. Go watch cartoon.
From the 27, Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete.
I said, as soon as I motherfucking blitz his ass on the run.
Deshaun Jackson, 27 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
I fucked up, bro. I missed the field goal.
These guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I want to see something.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
He wouldn't have probably shot it if I didn't run too much.
That's why when I blitz, I make sure I have them DBs ready.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus-yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt.
This game is amazing, man, where they let one guy play
second and 10
more than
from
one
the
person.
25.
That's the only thing I don't like.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hand yellow. Get hands on motion man.
Mahomes now to throw. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh!
Wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are.
I think Mahomes might win like 6 Super Bowl, though.
One big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept their man by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
Hey, loyal voice, man.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea. Sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 6 here. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go with Howard again. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
12 yards on the return that time. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Here's Howard throwing on 1st down, rolling to his right. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Yo, man, the quarterback just spins around and
keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Darren Lee there to get him down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Again, it's Howard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz.
Oh, my God.
Come on, man. What is
certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Elliott puts this one through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give it
y'all boy be gambling.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Mahomes going to throw. This would complete to Mecole Hardman. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
I want a house. I really want a house. I want a house so bad.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes. And they'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
To throw is Wentz. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very solid gain of 27. Mahomes now on 1st down. Woo. And his throw is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. And again it's Mahomes.
Good play.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Okay, guys.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Good play.
And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Good
pick up there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
Boy, you just helped me out with one play that I run. I never pay attention to these other receivers.
So it's a victory here for the
made me kind of pay attention to everybody on that play.
It wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this,
you want it back again,
Jeff? Wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? Okay. Those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
You want to get on Call of Duty? What's up?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here
on duty
on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I'm trying. I'm not too happy with my game. My game ain't where I wanted to be.
Hello guys, thanks for tuning into my channel.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. You know, it's fucked up how motherfuckers be scamming, but the motherfuckers that be scamming, the way they get caught up because they be too greedy.
Right.
That's crazy. But it's still fucked up for stealing from people's money though. That's fucked up. Go sit down. What you not doing? Like all them noises. Well, I'm get tired of you, I'm here. I'm real tired of you. Got cartoon. I'm gonna go watch cartoon. Go watch cartoon. Wanna go sit down right here? Wanna sit down? All that jumping up and down. Sit down. But you know, I ain't mad because you don't go to the park like you used to go to the park. I don't take you to the park no more. I be too tired. What's up, my boys?
Like 12 and you go back in, B. Let's go back in, B. But it's come out, but it's gonna be what I see, what I see, what I can't like it. Let's go. Turn. Hey, go back in, B. Let's go back in, B. But it's come out, but it's gonna be what I see, what I see, what I can't like it. Let's go. Go back in, B. Let's go back in, B. But it's come out, but it's gonna be what I see, what I see, what I can't like it. Go. Let's go. Hey, go back in, B. Let's go back in, B. But it's come out, but it's gonna be what I see, what I see, what I can't like it.
Damn, Tommy look pretty. Tommy look kind of good. Tommy.
It's called Crafted by Jay. Go get yours. My baby hairs. Oh my God! Mondays on TH1.
Y'all trying to get on Call of Duty? Who on? J-Pack, let's get on Call of Duty. Come on. J-Pack, Nikki.